All right, welcome back. It's another one of these commentaries on one of my recent matches. Grappling X, January 2022, first competition of the year. Right now, we're just talking about like what would happen if I lost. There's a double elimination, so since another person got injured, he's wanting to know if we're gonna fight 2 matches or just one. I'm down for 2 matches, you know me, but he's got a no-gi match over on the other mat, so he just wanted one and done. So I agreed to that. This is fine. So I told myself this time when I do my stand-up game, I'm not going to just square up, especially if the person's much bigger than me. I'm not. I typically just kind of grab on and kind of muscle it through, but I'm doing a lot of side-to-side lateral movements, getting grips, kind of turning over to the side, like I am here. Oh, there's a multitude of takedowns I want to try. There's this particular one I wanted to try, which is like a spinning Seoinage, Japanese arm throw. All right, this one I screwed up. I practiced this takedown, but apparently haven't done it in live comp before. And I know what my mistakes are just watching this. So I'm supposed to pull his arm kind of around my neck as if I'm going to strangle myself with his arm. And I'm supposed to be really close to him. So close that what happens is I get this space under his arm. And as I wrap him up like that, his full rotation around my body causes him to spin. Supposed to drop down to the ground, avoiding his legs that I trip up on, and I spin out, and he goes right over with that spinning Sinagi like. Didn't work for me though. You see here, I kind of bump up into his legs. I don't get that full rotation. It still takes him down though. He's kind of shocked, so he pulls back. I recover, which is a good thing, and we're back on our feet again. Right now, I'm gonna try and see if I can do a stand-up wrist lock by using my lapel to wrap around his wrist and spin it. But I think he sees it and he goes for a takedown right here. When I got taken down, I secured myself onto my mated connection, and that brought a lot more force down on him and caused him to really unexpectedly hit the mat the way he did, and he dislocated his knuckle, I think. All right, let's take a closer look at that one more time. He takes me down, and if you see how I wrap my arm around him and I make a connection, I make a solid connection. What does that say? Even if you're getting taken down, don't just take it and fall, right? If you can connect, make that connection. In this case, I made this connection, and because I did, he didn't fall like he wanted to. In fact, he really didn't expect to fall. Really, he really thought it was just a takedown on my part, and he would dominate the game. But as I wrapped myself around him, he came down and came down in a very bad way. Goes crunch. Ooh, that's gotta hurt. Well, actually, it did hurt. You can tell, but let's look at that closer. Ooh, not cool. I'll be honest. I mean, I felt bad. He's a really cool guy. So, he'll be at a disadvantage with that pain in his hand. Always be thinking about that and doing his move. So, I don't like when people are like that. I want the match to be him to be at his best and me beating him based on my technique, not doing his technique. So, but just keep going here. So he's playing his guard and trying to get past his guard. One of my problems, something I need to work on, is I'm really lazy about playing passing guard. I don't like putting a lot of energy. In this case, he brought me up in a closed guard. This is something I do a lot. I don't like showing white belts because we were kind of taught as this is a no-no when you're doing your jiu-jitsu, choking somebody from the guard. But I've got a bunch of taps from this before. if I don't get the tap, I could definitely get my opponent to start opening up their guard because of the discomfort to their throat. And I use that to my advantage. You know, I step out, now pushing over his legs, and I see an opportunity to kind of dive through his legs in a little bit. He's pushing me with his left hand, but I'm working on his legs. And yeah, I probably should put that knee down, Angel. But here's my lazy me passing. I eventually get through it. And I know his knuckles hurt, so, and I do want to isolate both his arms and just keep him trapped so I can focus on my submission. Which actually, at this point, I get his elbow. I have his hand across my left shoulder, and then I pull his elbow outwards, and it folds over his wrist, and he taps because I crushed it so hard. I actually thought I heard ligaments, you know, kind of tearing, and I heard him yelp, and that's when I pulled back and stopped. At this point, the referee thinks it was a pain from his knuckle, so he's gonna try to see if he can get it wrapped up. So we were looking at each other earlier, and I kind of flag him and kind of shake my hand, kind of indicating to him that wasn't it a wrist lock? And he looks at me and he agrees, yeah, it was a wrist lock. And so I kind of mentioned, hey, you're gonna tell the referee, and he does. Quick match happened much faster than I wanted it to. I was hoping to go through the grind. Again, like I said, it's a bummer that he got injured. It's a bummer that the guy he beat got injured. Then I would have had a second match against him, and then just more experiences. I love getting out there, competing and fighting. All right, that's a wrap for this video. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching. Hope you learned something. I did, definitely. Always learn when I watch my matches, win or lose. So keep competing, guys. Keep winning. Keep learning. Peace.